defending the Republic from enemies, foreign and domestic. It's Alex Jones.
Tell us your habits, your facts, your fears. Give us your address, your shoe size, your years, your digits. Your
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this live global Sunday transmission, already the 28th day of May 2017. Tomorrow is Memorial Day, and we are live. Thank you for joining us. I've got to cover all this news. I mean, it is just so over-the-top important. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Look at this headline of the New York Post. Of course, we reported this back during the election and after the election, but now it's mainstream news. It's confirmed how Team Obama tried to hack the election. Yeah, they're the ones that were trying to steal the election. Trump's come out and said many of the leaks are fabricated lies made up by fake news media. And the latest example is Jared Kushner saying that the White House was trying to set up a back channel to Russia. That was on the news when he was president-elect because he was already acting as president, if you remember, trying to do deals to stop ISIS. But they wait a few months, act like it's some new revelation because it's from a leak. Ooh, it's special. And then they have Hayden come out on TV and say he's never heard of anyone with a back channel and that no president's ever had one. You can just search JFK back channel, Reagan back channel. You'll get NPR, New York Times, Washington Post. It's crazy. JFK's Russian conspiracy. Kennedy had his own secret back channel with Moscow. It may have kept the superpowers from going to war. It was used during the Cuban Missile Crisis because you have to get through the bureaucracy and have the leaders actually talk to each other. That's what a president's supposed to do. You know what, though? I only had you guys print one article. Just type in Reagan back channel or why presidents have back channels or JFK back channel or FDR back channel and just print me about 15 mainstream news articles because I want to show Hayden saying it's never happened in history. I'm a 4-star general that's never fought anybody. I just spy on you illegally and Nellie around. I'm your Nellie general. And so because I'm Nellie, I'm your boss, and I'm going to tell you Trump's evil. He said, very dark time in America. Trump's evil. Trump's bad. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, my gosh, Trump. Just like when he had the Russian ambassador visit, they acted like it was the end of the world and said, look, he's with a Russian. They're at the White House. He gave them secrets. And then, of course, we heard the big headlines the last few days out there about the nuke subs. He told North Korea where the nuke subs were. And I went, wait a minute. 3 weeks ago, they were docking in Seoul, and it was on the news he was sending more as a show of force. You're supposed to. Now there's a third carrier fleet being deployed. They tell them that so they know they mean business. It's not treason. Oh, look, he's with North Korea now. It's all lies. I mean, Hayden will not get in trouble for lying on national television. Former head of the CIA, former head of the NSA. And he's just up there lying. And that's one topic out of hundreds here. Trump's first foreign trip was a big success. They're really upset about that. He told them we're not going to go along with these climate carbon taxes. The word is he's pulling out of the Paris climate agreements. They're freaking out. Huge scale of terror threat revealed. UK home to 23,000 jihadists. That's out of the Times of London. It's up on Infowars.com. But here's the next big shoe to drop, and I'm going to cover this when we come back. I don't want a clash of civilizations. I don't hate Muslims just to hate them. I know that there's a minority of Muslims that are violent. But that's the group that runs Islam. They're the bullies. It's like saying Germans weren't bad in World War II, but the Nazis were. And they were in charge. They might have been 5% of the population, but they ran the show. So the Metropolitan Police are now calling for internment, and the media is going to spin it as a big civil rights violation. No, they're calling for internment of the 3,000 known jihadists who've pledged online to kill. They say there's 500 ongoing plots they're monitoring. So if you're not from England and you were just brought in as a refugee and you're caught plotting terror, deport, deport, deport. But instead, you see, they're going to use it till the crisis gets so big, then the full police state comes in. That's being run by the higher-ups. After 4 years of research, the next big game changer has arrived. Z-Shield, toxic metal and chemical defense support. It's made in the USA. It's filled with known compounds from nature that are absolutely associated with detoxifying the body, and it supports the InfoWar. It is a classical 360 win. We're changing the world. Now it's time to change our bodies with Z Shield at InfoWarsLife.com.